Hey guys, it's Ricky here from Eddie Shows, and welcome to another update video. This is the first time in 6 months that I've done a proper update video. If you count the Adult Swim style update parts, I've done those a few times, and I think those are kind of funny. They also kind of, split the beginning of the video with the rest of it. It's kind of like an intro, but kind of lazy. It's a way to just quickly talk to you, but whatever. That's worked, but it's been a while. And figured I'd update you on some of the things that have been going on. First and foremost, we have our upload schedule. As you guys know, uploads haven't been super consistent, but the first thing is I'm dedicating myself to a proper upload schedule. So from here on out, you can expect 2 videos a week, one on Monday and one on Friday. So that's when I'm going to be uploading regularly. If you see anything else extra, that must be either a video that maybe wasn't as good as I was expecting, but I also had enough moments that I wanted to put it together and still put it out there. But, for the most part, if you come to this channel and want to know when I'm uploading, it will be every Monday and every Friday from here on out. All right. And with that comes upload consistency. And when it's come to mine, as of this last 6 months, it hasn't been as consistent as I wanted. I was aiming to have 1 video a week each week, and some weeks we had 2, and some weeks I missed some. Most of that comes down to 2 things. First, time. And when I sit down to edit a video, I don't just cut 10 minutes out of my game recorded session and put that into a video and then just expect you to watch it. No, I sit and I make these into comprehensive videos that personally I feel like adds that flair and doesn't take too much out of your day. Most of you watch, if you watch YouTube like I do, you have your set list of creators. I don't want to be someone to replace one. I just want to be me. And when I make a video, I want it to be funny, as funny as I can make it all the way through. I don't know if you caught my Guts and Glory episode 4 with Josh that I uploaded last week. Well, not last week, but the previous week. That video took 6 hours to make. That wasn't a small amount of time. Mostly the "Don't Call on Me" reference and that whole meme. That took about an hour to make. So, like, when it comes down to making videos, for me, it's not just to get things out there, it's to actually make something that's worth watching. So, yeah, if you want to keep seeing that level of quality, that's definitely what it's going to be moving forward. But as I mentioned with the upload schedule, I'm aiming to have 2 videos a week, and when I get to my announcement at the end of the video, you'll kind of see why. Next on the list is Twitch. I've streamed in the past, and it's been a fun process, but now I've finally got my setup all nice and good, and I feel like I could start streaming. Now, these streams wouldn't necessarily always just be me. They could be me and Allie, they could be me and Josh, but I'm thinking that we might actually start doing it maybe once a month. I'll record a stream, and then maybe I'll take that stream and I'll edit it down. But I was thinking what we could do, because Allie and I have been really enjoying this new game, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, and I bet you know what that game is. You know what it is, so I don't have to sit and explain it to you. But that game is a lot of fun, but it's also kind of tough to edit. I'm currently working on one for Josh and I right now, but when it comes to making those types of videos out of like PlayerUnknown's or Battlefield or any of those games, it's a little bit more fun to watch a stream, mostly because they're so much more tactical, and you're thinking. It's not like Human Fall Flat or anything like that, or Guts and Glory, where it's an improv game. You can just make shit up and things will be funny. But that's one of those games, and same with Battlefield and a lot of those first-person shooters, that I could see myself taking some time to stream. But if any of you guys out there want to see streams from me, let me know in the description below, because that would let me know that it's worth my time. I don't want to dedicate, an hour a month or an hour or 2 a month to streaming if no one's going to watch it. That'd just be a waste of my time. And but yeah, I do want to start playing around with streaming. I think I can do it on a regular basis, and I think it could be a lot of fun, especially now that I've got a dual microphone setup. I've got shit all laid out. So now if Allie and I want to record, or if Josh and I want to record, or if we want to go on live stream, we can do that, and we'll still get the level of quality that we're looking for. Maybe not necessarily dual webcams level of quality, but at least you'll see somebody on the screen We'll try and configure something fun. We might even start doing maybe some like, you know, local games. I'm thinking maybe Mario Kart, but we'll play around with it. But like I said, leave a comment in the description below or in the comment section, somewhere down below, to let me know that you would like to see that kind of stuff. Now on to the announcement. So I don't know if you caught the video earlier this week with Human Fall Flat, but I did announce that my new channel that I've been working on in the background, one of the reasons that my videos have been even delayed, is my new music channel that I'm launching August 2nd, 2017, which is RP Music. So Ricky, my last name is Paramore. You can kind of do the math there, but RP Music launches August 2nd, and now this is completely different from video game content, so if none of you guys follow it or go and chase it, that's cool, whatever. If you're here for the games and the laughs, go ahead, do that. I know my music's not for everybody, but I've always loved music. I play it, I spend a buttload of money on gear, yeah, I'm really excited to see how that goes. I'm going to be doing a few things, not a bunch of extensive stuff, but mostly you can expect covers, you can expect original music, you can expect some gear reviews, not all of them. I'm not too keen on buying a ton of stuff, but the few things that I do have, I do plan on doing a little bit of a review. With music equipment, it's so expensive that usually you can find one or two, so I'm planning on doing that for it. But I'm looking forward to probably like a once a month video where a song or something I've recorded and I put it up on there. I don't know if you've noticed the little nameplates I've been using in our videos recently, but I specifically purchased those assets for my music channel. So when I'm doing equipment reviews or anything like that, I can use them to just make my videos look a bit better. So you can expect definitely a much higher quality of video, but it's all live action and, recordings of me playing instruments and singing and things like that. So if that's your kind of thing, if you've enjoyed the one song I put up on this channel, definitely go and check it out. I will be putting an announcement video on this channel on August 2nd, so expect that here. August 2nd, 2017, go check it out. I'd very much appreciate it if you enjoy that kind of music. If you don't, cool, stick around. We'll keep making you laugh while we play very gory driving games. And with that comes the close of this update video, and lastly, and definitely not the least important, thank you for watching. I know I'm a small channel, and I know that, 5 views doesn't mean much to the greater scheme of things, and maybe when you click on these videos it doesn't really mean much to you, but it does mean something to me because I spend a lot of time working on these, and they're a lot of fun to make, and I hope that at the end of every one of these that I edit, that someone out there laughs and enjoys what we did while we were being idiots. And yeah, and I'm definitely excited to see how many of you guys cross over to my music channel. That's been a long time coming, and honestly, it's so exciting to see the results of years of working in editing, and to kind of try a different avenue. Recording yourself playing something is a completely different process than recording video games. So you definitely will see some new stuff from me in the future, and yeah, definitely let me know, like I said, about the Twitch stuff, and that would be awesome. I slapped my knee. I don't know why. It's not that funny, so I don't know why I slapped my knee, and then I burped at the end of this video, so that's how I do this. And yeah, typical YouTuber end of video. Bye, I guess. Let me in!
You can't get here.
Let me in!
Oh yeah!
Hit that switch! Hit that switch!
Hey, put the box on the switch, you dumbass. Fucking drunk kid.